Yo, what is going on, guys? We are back today for another video, and this one is extremely special. I've been wanting to make this video for a very long time, and finally I was able to make it due to the content creator program beta. I mean, I could have made it on the main server, but I just never really had the drive to do it. But on here, I was able to take my Sorcerer Supreme up to rank 3, boost up a little bit, have 5 out of 5 Mystic Dispersion, and really try my best to solo the 6.2 Norwich Champion boss, because this fight is one of the most difficult in the entire game, and never have I struggled more on a fight than my first time doing this. Now, in my own defense, I was doing a Legends run, and I was trying to go as fast as I can. I had to learn the fight on the fly. I didn't have any practice prior, and so I had to learn not only the 6.2 champion fight, but then do it with no retreat. And that was an extremely tall order, especially streaming in front of like 1,000 people. It was stressful, to say the least. In my own defense, I'm not trying to make too many excuses for myself, but I think some of those are valid points. But yeah, that was actually a year ago now. It's been over a year. It was July 5th when I did my Legends run, so long ago. So in the time span of the last year, I have soloed this guy many times with all kinds of champions. Stealth Spidey, Doctor Doom, Symbiote Supreme, one coming up soon that is pretty crazy. There's just lots of champions we soloed him with, a lot of experience now and practice, and I've really mastered this fight. So now applying everything that I've learned over the last year in this fight, and doing it now, I feel like I have a really good chance to solo it. And I just have a much better understanding of not only how to dex his special, but how to deal with it with no retreat as well. And I also have this super awesome, very powerful 6-star rank 3 Sorcerer Supreme, who I think is arguably the best to fight this with no retreat. And another reason why I want to do this is because this fight soon will be a thing of the past. It's going to be nerfed, first of all, and second of all, no retreat's going to be taken away. So yeah, I wanted to solo it before it was forever gone into the abyss of the Kabam vault. So yeah. But yeah, Sorcerer Supreme, I think she's one of the best options for this fight. The only other solo I've heard of is MSD with She-Hulk, which is great, but high mastery of She-Hulk is definitely required for that sort of a fight. But this fight with Sorcerer Supreme, she's really good for this fight, but not in the way that you would think. In this fight, she's a slow champion. You're probably thinking, just want your champion, slow, that's what you want. But no. Honestly, forget about slow. Forget about it. Put it out of your mind. Don't even think you have it. It's regardless in this fight. Don't even worry about your slow. It doesn't matter. If you actually count out the amount of hits that I do in this fight, I probably have more hits from special attacks than I do from basic combos. And that's because with Mystic Dispersion, you're able to just spam so many special attacks, and it's all about the nullification aura. With that aura, you're able to deal with his Unstoppable and his Fury effects, nullify them, and you just keep cycling specials. And yeah, the slow doesn't matter, because what I've noticed trying to do this fight with Sorcerer Supreme in the past is when he's slowed, he still gets the Unstoppable, and you can attack him freely, but in a certain phase, you actually get stunned for attacking him. And I've been stunned by basic combos while he's slowed. I was even stunned by my own L3 when he was slowed. And it's so dumb. I think it's one of the most stupid interactions I've ever seen in this game. But that's the way it is. I don't know if it's bugged or not. I've tried to tell Kabam. But since it's that way, I'm going to fight him this way. So, yeah. It's just an amazing playstyle here with Sorcerer Supreme. And right there is one of the first times I actually take the degeneration from no retreat, but that's fine. I've been playing pretty well up to this point, so I have some health to work with. And at this point, I have the no retreat, so I'm like, all right, let me freely dex. Might as well make the most of it when you got the degen on you, because it can't re-trigger itself. But yeah, as you can see, I really have a mastery of dexing his special one, and I got it down with the no retreat now as well. So that's great. So yeah, everything in this fight is going really well. The hardest part of this fight, in my opinion, is once you get to this point, trying to dex to get the prowess while also worrying about no retreat. So that's a little bit difficult, but so far, so good. Right here, we're going to take some blocked hits. We got actually perfect block. Didn't even have the regen on block, which is also what makes Sorcerer Supreme so good for this fight. You don't have to worry about dashing back when you can just block stuff and regen. And that was the 5th prowess we needed. So yeah, that's the 6.2 champion boss with no retreat, solo to Sorcerer Supreme. I was extremely proud of this fight. Definitely wanted to check this one off the bucket list. And let me show you why. So let's pull up my initial run on the 6.2 champion boss here. So I got the stream pulled up here. Let's put it on ×2 speed because it's a bit of a long fight. So yeah, let's go ahead and hit play. Let's watch it together. I haven't watched this since I've done it. So yeah, my plan was with Thing, and it was a real struggle just to get to this point. I was trying to use like She-Hulk, and I think I had her at rank 4 at the time, and it was just terrible. And now my plan here for this final one was Thing. So here's one death. There's going to be a whole lot more. And I don't think I was healing up because I was still trying to like figure out the best way to do it. I was, like I said, I didn't have a lot of practice at this point, trying to figure out what to do. I had seen like how Thing can be really good for this fight, but I have no practical experience. So, and yeah, so there we go. Get the first Dex off. It was good. Even back then, I still kind of was pretty good at getting it off on the L1. But right there, get pinned, and we die. No retreat trigger, didn't have protection up, and we did. So that's, what, 2 revives already? So this time, it looks like I've gained a little bit of confidence. So I went ahead and healed up a bit. Looks like I'm going to check on some more boost, because this is a Legends run when I was doing this. And yeah, let's see. He's got 8 persistent charges, which is pretty good. You want him to have a lot of persistent charges with Thing. And I only recently even learned how his persistent charges work in this fight. So at this time, I definitely had no idea. And yeah, well, there's another rip. That's what, 3 revives. As you can see, I'm just getting thrashed, man. I'm just getting absolutely wrecked. And again, I'm trying to just go fast. But the thing is, like, revives will not get me through this fight. It doesn't matter how many revives, potions, units, boosts I have to get through this fight. This fight takes skill to get through it. You know, I can't just use items and get through it. I'm going to have to actually get all those prowesses, dex a whole bunch, and get through it. So here, this is definitely the best run so far. We've got to 3 of those prowess effects. It's better than the past ones, so I'm kind of getting it. Again, use some potions. What was that? No, revive number 4. Oh, yeesh, this is hard to rewatch, man. It was. You guys should have seen getting here. That was even worse. I'm not showing that She-Hulk gameplay. I don't think I've used She-Hulk since this, and this is probably why I hate She-Hulk so much. This probably has something to do with it. But yeah, so looks like we're getting the protection, which is good, which is very good. We're at 1 prowess right now. Boom, 2, 3. If you can get protection and stop against the wall, you can get a ton of those prowess just off 1 special one. Right here, we get to 5. I remember this one. So right here, I'm at 5 prowess, but watch my power. I can't gain any. I keep getting power drained. I was so pissed when I died there, because I'm not only taking this with no retreat, I think I'm also taking it with Burden of Might. So I was getting power drained. So I couldn't get off my special to kill him, or something like that. I think it was Burden of Might. But yeah, because on these paths for the Legends run, I was taking the champion boss with not just 1 node, but 2, 3. Sometimes I think there's one with maybe even 4 nodes. So yeah, it was a lot. But yeah, I'm starting to get the hang of the fight. Last time we did get to 5. Right here I get to 5 again. And here I actually had enough power to throw off a special. Not sure why I didn't throw enough. I should have just hucked it. Again, why am I not throwing it? Oh, yeah, I think I was kind of confused, and someone on the call was like, yo, throw the special. I'm like, wait, what? And I finally throw him, like, dude, he died. It worked. He died. I was, like, so excited. But again, like, I just didn't really know what I was doing back then on that fight. Pretty darn funny to rewatch. Yeah, everyone in chat's like, use your L1. People like, you can only do damage with specials. I was so focused on getting off the indestructible effects to do damage, but yeah, I don't know. I was playing for 11 hours at the time, but it's pretty funny to watch back. If you guys want to see the She-Hulk gameplay, I mean, you can go to the stream and watch, but you don't want to see it, man. Trust me, you don't want to see it. But yeah, just from how far that I've really come in the last year, it's great. I feel like I've actually gotten a lot better just as a player in the last year, which is really cool to kind of like see my growth and stuff, especially on this fight, which is really cool. So yeah, I just wanted to share this with you guys. Finally got this fight soloed before it went away. Really proud of this one. If you guys enjoyed the solo or the failed attempts from a year ago, drop a like, subscribe if you'd like some more content. I have another boss fight on this guy coming that I recorded on the beta. I think I'm going to schedule it for when I'm away because I need to make some content for when I'm away. It's a really sick kill solo on the 612 champion boss. It's with a very obscure champion for this fight. I've never seen anyone else get a solo with this champion. I'm pretty proud of it. It's a pretty dope fight. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. I don't want to spoil who it is just because I don't want someone else to do it before I upload it. It's going to be uploaded in like 2 weeks or so. But yeah, just be on the lookout for that. It's going to be worth the wait. Trust me, it's really cool. But yeah, that's going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.